Guess what? It's Aha Monday. Oginga Carr. I am the CEO of Epiphany Consulting LLC, and what I spend my time doing is traveling the United States, working with organizations on HR and employment relations issues. What we want to do is we want to teach organizations how to treat their employees better so that there can be more productivity for your organization so that you can get more from your employees and be able to do so. And so we have a great time. We travel the country working with tons of organizations. And it really is a terrific deal for us. We really enjoy that. And I love working with people, so it's great. I also love doing these Aha Mondays. These are our little moments, our little positive moments here on the internet where we bring that positivity to you because there's so much negativity in the world. I have a hard time watching the news sometimes because it's so much negativity and so bad. I want to understand and know the current events that are going on, but it will drag me down. I won't be very productive. So what we want to do is give you that boost on a Monday morning because Mondays are difficult anyway. And we want to give you that boost so you can continue and move forward and have a great week. Because what we're doing here is we are building a team. What's the name of our team? It's called Team Crushing It. What are we crushing? We're crushing those obstacles that are in front of our goals. We're crushing those timelines. We're getting there faster than we ever imagined that we would get there. But really what we are doing is we are crushing life. And so I'm so excited about the things that we're doing and so excited about getting a chance to work with people like yourselves. Thank you so much for being a part of what we're doing with our organization and being able to do those things. So we shared those life hacks with you on goals last week. But I want to share something to you that's deep to my core about goals. And that's the fact that we have to be unreasonable. Now, being unreasonable gets a bad rap, in my opinion, in the world. So when I'm talking about unreasonable, I'm talking about the Webster definition. And it's one of the definitions that's there. And that's exceeding the bounds of reason or expectation. I wanted to read that to you. Exceeding the bounds of reason or expectation. So let's break that down. First of all, bounds of reason. Reason in itself will bound you. You set up these structures within your life and say that they are reasonable, that it's reasonable that you have to work a certain job for 40 years, that it's reasonable that you have to do these things, that it's reasonable that you raise your kids in this way. So we set up these bounds of things that are reasonable within our lives, and what they do is they put us to sleep. They put us to sleep. We say, oh, this is reasonable. And so we start becoming lackluster and we say, okay, this is just reasonable. We're going to do this reasonable thing. I'm not any better than that. I can't be any better than what it is that I'm doing right now because that's reasonable. Let's be reasonable. No, I say let's be unreasonable. It's time to look outside of that box of the things that are within reason for you. Because the thing is that what you have to understand is what is that reason based in? What is it that it's actually based in? Is it based in real logic? Or is it based in the stories that you told yourself about what it is that you're allowed to do? Or is it based in the fact that you say, oh, I can't do this, I can't do that, or whatever. It's unreasonable for me to think that I could go ahead and go back to school. It's unreasonable for me to think that I could get a better job. It's unreasonable for me to think that I could work out and lose weight because it's so tough for us. So what I want to do is let's be unreasonable. This doesn't mean be haphazard. There's a big difference there. When you're talking about being haphazard, we're just throwing caution to the wind and doing whatever it is. When we are reasonable, it is based in your preparation. What are you prepared to do? What is it that you are planning to do? Because guess what? What's reasonable to you may not be what's reasonable to the world. So it might feel like you're being unreasonable. And so I step out and I'm unreasonable many times. I'm inspired by people who are unreasonable, who say, this is what I'm going to do. This is how I'm going to do it. And I go and I complete those goals. For me, that's who I want to surround myself with. And so I applaud those people in our lives. And I encourage you to be unreasonable. Be unreasonable in your expectations. Take things to another level that you wouldn't be able to do. We're here. It's February now. Let's move forward. We're beyond resolutions. We're beyond all those different things. Be unreasonable. So tell me, email it to me at Oginga@OgingaCarr.com, or send it to me on my website at www.OgingaCarr.com. Join our list. Tell me how you're going to be unreasonable. What is the unreasonable thing that you're going to do? And then let's talk about how are we going to get there, because the next step is the how, on how we're going to get there. Check us out on our channels, on YouTube, on Facebook, on Twitter. We're all over social media. Check us out. Thank you so much for taking your time. Have an excellent week, and we will see you soon. Bye-bye.